TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
you're.
What it do? What the business is? What is good? It's your boy Mel, and we are back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. I am the fucking weapon. God damn it.
All right. Guys, please send all donations so we can get our prop game up. I am -X, guys. Thanks for joining us, TruVue Podcast. Alley to my guy.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all can clearly see who y'all in the motherfucking building with, man. TruVue Podcast. Let's go.
I don't know if you can use the words clearly with the way Mel's screen come across sometimes, but anyway, once again, thanks again for tuning in. This is Grown Man MJ, and the place to be with the people to be with, the man who keep it real on the real. So let's get it, fellas.
Let's get it, gentlemen. Cheers to the next episode. Well, actually, this episode, not the next episode.
Wait, hold on, G. Did you just drink the juice out the cocktail, the fruit cocktail?
Hey, man, don't put them on blast, man.
You got that,
Hey, man. A little cocktail, man. A little cocktail, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I got a little jealous, low key. I
was using it to flavor up some shit, and I was like, you know how you got to taste test it before you get in. You mess around this shit,
be
poison
saving
your
that
ass.
little maraschino cherry that be up in them little joints, dog. That little motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A little sophistication, you know what I'm saying?
God damn it, man. Well, what are we getting into today? Well, boy kills world.
Who you calling a boy?
Boy!
Boy. Now listen up here, boy. What is that, you might ask? Well, boy, a mayhem machine with a hilarious inner voice, has been trained from childhood by his mentor to assassinate the bloodthirsty Hilda Van Der Koy and avenge his family's murder. Guided by his little sister's mischievous spirit, boy uncovers one stunning revelation after another as he barrels toward Hilda, leading to a shocking carnage craze finale. Boy kills world.
This ain't no white girl. This here boy.
God damn.
That's off Ray. That's off Ray.
Oh God, dang. I couldn't even transition. I was like, wait, oh God, hold on. Shit.
This boy. This ain't no white girl. This boy.
So I'm going to kick it off. This would have been a 5 for me.
Okay.
But I had to watch it twice, and I couldn't get through it the first time because of the fucking voice in the beginning when he was talking.
Now, see, Zoe,
How you?
Zoe, I don't think that's fair.
Why you hate
I'm
on?
only gonna hold on. I'm only gonna give one example, and if this example holds true to you, I'm gonna give you the leeway to do whatever you please with your score. Now, Booty Tang is one of my favorite comedic movies. Yep. But the first time I sat through it, I sat down like I was watching the real movie. So I'm assuming when you went into this, you were sitting down like, okay, you weren't prepared for the dark humor. And with the Pootie Tang, I wasn't prepared for the absurdities.
Okay.
Yo, you get what I'm saying? So when I first watched it, I was like, yo, what the fuck is Chris Rock doing? But I immediately watched it the next night after a fresh one, you know,
After fresh one, okay.
hand rolled. Yeah, definitely. And I sat down and I opened up my mind to the experience. And it was one, like I say, I still have it as one of my favorite comedic movies.
Sadate. And it looked like they
you about right. You about right.
Because when I first turned this on,
don't be bullied.
Yeah. When I first turned this on, so I was like, yo, what is this character? I was like, what is going on? And everything else around it was heightened to a level that kind of matches the quirkiness or the weirdness of the voice. And I just kind of rolled on that path, and that's where I kind of, was able to enjoy that. But I think your score is fair, quite honest.
Now, I'm just going off my first viewing of this.
Hold on. Does Zoe doesn't get a chance to retort?
I said he about right.
Yeah, he said he about right. He scored at the highest. He scored at the highest.
But see, that second time it just slapped so hard. It's like, damn.
Now
but see, this the thing.
Hey. I
have not been smoking weed. If I was high the first time around when I watched it, I think I'd have got it from the get-go.
So on my first viewing, I'm all like, dog, this is like plot holy. It looked like some lazy writing. But as that story progressed at the end, oh my God, I was like, wait a minute. They strung me along the whole goddamn time.
And not even that, even with the plot twist that they do, I think they do a good job of slow leaking as far as you kind of see it coming where it gets to be almost predictable. But before it gets there, it's like you slowly get some gems in there. Yeah. If you rewatch it, on the rewatch, I caught them. That's what
on the rewatch, I caught everything. I saw everything and I saw the genius in it. But one of my biggest shortcomings with this, even though I want to say it's like an hour and a half, I guess it's not a long movie at all, but I think they wasted a little too much time on the flashbacks. I wish they would have done that a little differently. They were kind of losing me with the flashbacks, but besides that, they made up for everything else with the goddamn action. Like I'm just.
What in the flashbacks was losing you? Because I thought the flashbacks was definitely needed.
The flashbacks were needed, but I think they ran back to it too much. Like when you get to the big twist at the end, then then we got to go back at some more flashbacks. I'm like, come on, man, you didn't flashback me enough, goddamn. I felt like when that motherfucker was like, quit flashy thinging me, goddamn it. Like it was just too much. If they would have did it a little more subtle, I think in the beginning it would have turned out a lot better for me. That's for me.
I get what you're saying. I mean that point is valid. For me, I think it works just because the main character has no lines, and so you have to get some kind of filler, and it has to create the story with the backstories because you're not getting the lines from the character to kind of tell what he's going through and what his mission is and all that. All you're getting is the narration, and I think the narration, the narration is his voice that he chose from the video game.
The video game,
which I thought was cool. Even throw that in the writing. I thought that was cool because the voice catches you as odd when you first hear it. So I thought that was cool to have that in the writing. But no, I didn't mind the flashbacks because I think that with the narration and flashbacks, you get the full gist of the story and how it should be told.
That's respectful.
But with my shortcoming, I had a problem with, I feel like the sets and the fight scenes kind of kept you too corralled, so to speak. Meaning that it did not let the action kind of explode and take place and fall into different scenes as we've seen in other movies as they go through a wall and in a different room, or, you know what I'm saying, the outside to the inside to the inside to the outside type stuff. And this, it seemed like you were just kind of trapped in the space to do the fight scene. Especially when he was on the camera when they had him in the commercial or whatever,
man,
and that was a crazy scene. But towards the end, when he had to run up and grab the pineapple, it was like, he kind of ran out of room in here, where that if a mug busting at you, you might be leaving the scene, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? So I just felt like you kind of got trapped in the scenes. So
you bring up that scene, and I felt like for that to be, well, it wasn't the finale fight, but for that to be leading up to the finale
fight was worse to me.
You say what?
The spacing of the finale fight was worse to me.
Oh, see, no, I'm not worried about the spacing. I'm just talking about the fight in general. I was like, for them to lead that up or have that feeling almost like that's supposed to be the big finale fight, I was like, that was kind of lackluster, especially coming off the kitchen fight. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen fight was the
pinnacle. Wait a minute. Are you talking about when him and his sister was fighting the last fight, or him and the shaman?
No. The final fight itself was on point.
Okay.
I'm talking about the TV show fight.
Okay.
Like they were kind of like making that to be a big ordeal, and I was like, y'all did more in the fucking kitchen. Like the kitchen was the shit.
Right. I got you. Okay, I'm with you now.
True.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
So
I think in that scene it was to bring more comedic.
Okay.
You had partners, and then how the plan came about, and you had old dude who was talking like Bubba Gump.
How come he can't understand black people, bro? He don't understand.
It was funny as hell, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
Bro, how come he can't understand black people?
In the word of the Pootie Tang, Sadate.
I was like, come
on. Shine your pity on the runny by, dog. Yo.
That's the perfect analogy, Bubba Gump.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker, I think he said PP in the pot or something like that. TP in the
bro,
tiptoe tiny.
That shit was funny to me, dog.
I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go along with it.
Oh man, Hyphen, you got what's your shorts, man?
Thanks. I forgot. I didn't know what part we were on. But for me, I just couldn't. The voice one, even though I liked the way it was tied up at the end, the voice I hated it throughout the entire film. I just hated it. And then what?
I think it's an acquired taste.
I hated it.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I think for my lady, it became annoying very quickly, and she kind of tuned out of the movie. So I mean, for some people, I know it's gonna be a hit or miss.
I don't like the way you did that, but I'm just gonna take it. Yeah.
What I do?
I don't like the way you did that. But them niggas, hey, these guys get it. They know what I'm talking about. But I can't let it go.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to let that shit go. But yeah, I didn't like the voice, and then the first half of it, I didn't really like it until it got to the mid scene of the production. You know what I'm saying? That's when the movie really started catching my attention. Keeping me. Okay, guys, y'all don't hear that?
What you talking about?
Yeah, somebody's phone going crazy.
I digress.
Yeah, I mean,
the movie just
silent.
The movie was just
mutes. Technology is here today, bro. We here. We got it with us. It's available.
Hey, the movie. It just like a bunch of the movie to me was just a bunch of distraction. That's the best way I can put it. I gave it a 3 because of the second half of the movie, and also the time limit. I don't think it was too long. I think it was the perfect amount of time. If it was any longer, it would have decreased in score for me. But I do like
what I'm understanding is that is it just because the voice was carried throughout the film that the film lasted as like maintained like an irritation to you type of vibe? Or
yes, yeah, it was the voice was a distraction to me, so I couldn't really enjoy the rest of the film the way I wanted to. But I did give it a 3 because the second half of how the second half tied up everything for the storyline. I did like the writing for that aspect of it. That's what got me get a 3.12. I'm not really, because it's just an action movie. You know what I'm saying? It's just a normal action movie to me. I did like unlike Mel, I did like this fight scene with the shaman. I did like that fight scene.
No, I like
You know
that
what I'm saying?
one.
It showed.
That wasn't the fight scene.
It showed. You're talking about with the bunny and shit.
Yeah,
The production.
the pineapple.
I just like I like that because of how the audience was engaged and the producer was flipping the fuck out. By being a person that produces shows and things of that nature, I can understand wanting to control the narrative and shit just going chaotic. You know what I'm saying? Like you just lose control. So I like that's why I said
gold. You missing gold on the camera right now too.
Missing it. Like, and I like that part of it. I did like that part of it. That's when it started catching my attention because I can start to relate to the film. I'm not a video game head, you know, especially when it comes to fighting games. I'm just a 2K guy. You know what I'm saying? And that was it for me. Like I'm round 3, fight. That's not me. That's not me.
You got me. I was like, yeah, boy. The way you
play 2K, nigga.
I was finna look at some shit. I was like, what you got?
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
Shout out to the voice of Archer, who's also apparently the voice of Bob's Burgers. I haven't seen any of Bob's Burgers.
Me neither. What you shouting him out for?
Everybody talk about that shit though.
Yeah, everybody talking like it seemed like it's fire, but I enjoyed the voice. I enjoyed it. It gave it that video game aspect, and you was also giving me like, oh no, we gonna do the love child. I'll give it to you later. But man, shout out to the Old Spice guy who got some work. Mushmouth or what was his name? Bonnie, whatever his name was. What was the black dude's name?
That was the Old Spice guy.
Yeah, that was the original Old Spice guy.
Benny. The nigga that was the horse and shit.
Yeah, Isaiah.
The Old Spice commercial.
The Old Spice man got some work. Shout out to Homelander's son and his twin brother. Apparently, they're twins. The little boy who played the young boy was Homelander's son. Cameron, was it Crovetti or Nicholas Crovetti? I don't know which one was which, but the twin, Bill Asgard, phenomenal. After watching this, I'm interested in seeing what he does with the crow. Who? Did I say Asgard? Bill Skarsgård?
Yeah. Yo.
Hey, man, the do say hit, man. I'm sorry. My bad. No, man, I did want to shout out the writing in this because in many of these movies, they become extremely predictable, which this kind of was. But when you hit me with that double twist is where they caught me. So I figured out the sister. As soon as I saw the sister or the girl with the helmet pop up, I was like, oh, that's the sister. But then you hit me with another one. I was like, what? Wait a minute. God damn it. You got me. And I said, that was slick because, you know, you give them a little bait and they take that bait and like, oh, yeah, I didn't figure out the movie or whatever. So then you come with another one. Bam. KO. God damn it.
Now, I did like the way the main character, the boy, his acting when he was not speaking, the acting with his eyes and facial expression. I did enjoy that. And I also like the casting in this, like the way that the young boy looked like the old boy. You know what I'm saying? They were good casting for me. You know, it didn't seem too far off. I did enjoy the twists and the turns. I just think the twists and the turns came a little bit too late for me to score this to get to a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? I gave it a 3.12. So this movie is not trash. It's not trash. It's just that it was I was just irritable throughout this entire film because of that voice. I hated that voice.
Yeah, I like the way they also addressed, you know, racism. It was good. You know, it was a good American flick, I feel. They had the Asian guy. He was chained in a sweatshop. That's perfect. The white guy couldn't understand the black guy. Again, perfect. You had the Jewish guy who wanted to write scripts and stuff and make movies and all these. That was perfect. I mean, everything was. Wait, what was it? Am I off?
Intention. I don't know if that was the intention.
Oh, damn. Oh, well, I mean, you know, shout out to it regardless. I guess.
No, I mean, shout outs, I guess.
Hey,
but no, I did like as you guys were saying how they put this thing together. The people they put in this movie, Famke Janssen, my man who played the shaman is definitely my crown in this. and Bill Skarsgård did his thing. I love the fact that he does the entire movie pretty much without speaking, and you don't even miss it because of the narration and the voice. And I thought everybody's presence on screen, even as absurd as some of it was, I thought all of it was done very well to make this project. You know, it all kind of went together at the same time. It was coordinated. But no, man, my favorite thing about this film definitely is the action and the sound design. All of that was put together for this, I thought was well into the hundreds of millions as far as how much it cost to put this out. But you said it cost less than 30 mil, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely under 30 mil. I'm finding some of my sources have reported that it was 25 mil.
Don't shut his ass up.
The other parts of my sources, they're saying 18 mil. Oh, it's somewhere in between 25 and 18 mil. Just
so 18 to 25 mil, somewhere in that 7 mil range. So no, I thought with them not having to spend all that money, having these actors that they got in here, and the cast as wide as it was, and the sound and action done to the extremes that it was done, all the rope work and everything else that was done in here, I thought it was
stunt work was crazy.
I thought it was fire for what they came up with.
No, shout out to Andrew Koji, who played Basho. That motherfucker's from that the Warriors flick. The shaman who he brought up was Yayan Rahuan.
Yeah, I wasn't even finna do all that.
Yeah, that motherfucker was from the Raid, and I think he did something similar. Like he had a similar scene in Raid.
I got this cough in my throat, bro. I can't be playing like that. Can't be messing around.
Man, yeah, that's all. That's all. I think I done shouted out to everybody. We good.
I like the scene where they do have the sweaty hands. I did like that. That caught me off guard.
Oh,
that
man.
shit was funny.
I love his acting in that, dog. His acting was crazy. Like he's struggling through that whole scene. I was like, yeah, it's finna fall.
If I may add, I have to put in that the tastefulness of the gore was superb with this shit.
Brother,
it was so much blood. What do you mean the tastefulness?
I look at this shit differently now.
No, wait, please. I need the explanation. What do you mean the tastefulness, bro? It was a lot of blood on my. I think I had blood still out.
Well. I have taken this out of my kitchen. I was like, nah, hell nah.
Oh no,
the way the gore was written into the film is what I'm saying.
Say that again, so.
I said the way the gore was written into the film is what I'm saying. You know
what I'm saying? They just wanted to fuck some shit up.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It was extreme.
But to me, it had a certain taste, though. It wasn't. Well, I guess we could say that for it
was artful. Is that what you're saying? You saying it was artful?
Yeah, it was artful. Yep, there we go.
I mean, they found one thing I do like about this is that they gave you a variety of cinematography to violence. They did like the Spike Lee shit when the camera was moving on him and he ran through a bunch of people. They did, angles where you saw like on some Kill Bill shit, you saw him going through the whole room. And, you saw like the entire room in the action and everybody involved with the combat at once. It was gunfights. It was hand to hand.
They had that drunken monkey in there too.
Yeah, that man, bro. Right. I mean, they incorporated so many fighting styles, so many
homeboy in the inhaler
killing.
You said,
oh man. And the way the camera was rotating with him on that scene and that fight, as he was fighting with him, and the camera focusing on him taking the inhaler, and he'd stand up back in his face and blow that shit out in his face and get back to scrapping. No,
and it's like a lot of the action of the gore, you know what I'm saying, kind of blended in with the dry humor as well too.
Very good. It did all of that. It blended very well. Yeah, I gotta agree. So I'm gonna say the gore was artful. They found a way to do it different in every scene. Almost, it felt like it wasn't like the same thing over and over in like a John Wick type fashion. So,
exactly.
At first, I thought the shaman was gonna be a pedophile, man. I ain't gonna lie, because he was drugging that little boy.
Come on, man.
Come on, I'm just saying, man. He didn't kidnap, or we didn't know he kidnapped, but he drugging this little boy, and
we didn't know he was drugging him.
Torturing him, slapping him in the face.
Slapping him.
Man, ain't no telling what he really did. Made him forget.
Yeah, we in there.
I asked for this. I was like, ain't that what they always tell the victim?
But he asked for it. You shot my wife, motherfucker. You asked for this.
We ain't know that yet. We ain't know what that old man was doing with that little boy in the woods, man. That shit is crazy. Right. That shit is crazy.
What you doing with this little white boy in the woods?
And the way we found out how he became mute.
Oh
crazy. Man, I was like, this is crazy.
The sounds when he put that hot needle in his ear. Yeah, we can hear it, bro. We can hear it.
It's like you got a tambourine over there, dog.
Just hit the mute.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Just hit the mute button.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, but the way he took that needle and he stuck it in his eardrum, it like seared his eardrum and then cut the tongue out. I don't even think the tongue cut and made a sound, but I still heard it. Like I was just like, oh
no, they cut away from it. They cut away from it, and you still, man, bro. I stopped eating the popcorn, bro.
Like, dog, man. They did just the sound itself was a character. Because the sounds that he was making with that fucking cheese grater, oh my god. Like I was just like, Jesus. Oh no, man. I love this damn movie, man.
Yo, I love when the movie show you some new way of discipline, bro. How to get the biscuit burger. You know what I'm saying? That's why that cheese grater stand in the kitchen, dog.
Man, bro. And to go back to Andrew Koji, who played Basho. When I see him, I can hear it hyphen. When I see him, I'm thinking like he really finna be kicking some ass in the movie and shit. Still,
he trying to keep his face still.
What the fuck is you doing? With the smirk though. But when you see his name up there, you thinking he finna be like a kick ass at this motherfucking dog, and the shit he was doing with I'm finna stay over here and do cart shit, bro. Like, it's like yeah. I'm gonna just push this cart. I'm like, you got this motherfucker in here just to push the cart around, bro.
Real talk, I need a new inhaler, dog. Because even at the end when they was fighting, it was like them mugs was on the inhaler. They just would not die.
That is one short. That is one short. They never addressed that. They never explained it. I was like, what the fuck is this miracle drug? It's like, man.
Oh boy, had that Primatine mist going. I'm needing one of them.
Damn. How much Fenty was mixed in there?
Wow.
Man. Any other look?
You got any more things you want to say? Look at me. Give it the highest score.
One thing I was gonna say about this is that it was like a collage of so many things I had seen before.
You are the father.
Good.
You are not the father.
This is Crank meets Kick-Ass.
Go. This is
Mortal Kombat meets West Side Story.
This is Boombach meets Player One.
Ooh,
yeah, that was one of
this
mine.
This is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I was gonna say
meets Hateful Eight.
Okay.
This is Deadpool meets Mad Max.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like that.
This is Warrior meets John Wick. The Warriors. I'm sorry.
Man, I love that damn movie too. This is The Raid meets The Hunger Game. Just not that last piece of shit that they put out, the Songbird one. That one was kind of true.
Y'all said it's fire, honestly, bro.
You said what?
I said y'all said it's fire ones. This is Guns.
Thriller meets Hunger Games.
This is Guns Akimbo.
Ooh.
Meets. I'm gonna say Smoking Aces. Fuck it.
This is
that's my movie. That's my motherfucking movie right there, nigga.
Atomic Blade meets Shoot 'em Up.
This is Afro Samurai.
I was gonna say that shit. I swear to God.
Meets
Damn.
Black Dynamite.
I would go
Good.
Afro Samurai meets Blue Eye Samurai.
Ooh, look at you.
All right. I like
clever.
that. Yeah, I
That's
like
clever.
that. I like the Blue Eye Samurai. This is Monkey Man
Damn.
meets Bahubali.
I'll say monkey after you say the samurais and the Afro Samurai and the Blue Eye Samurai.
No,
Then
this
you
is
popped up with
this
the
is Monkey Man meets the Last Samurai. How about that?
Okay.
There you go. It's getting racist, guys. Come
Oh,
on.
This is Nobody meets
Keep pushing.
Gunpowder Milkshake.
That's the movie I was trying to think of. God damn it. I couldn't
Gunpowder
think of this
Milkshake's
shit.
a good
That's a good
one.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
This is Tarzan meets the Karate Kid.
No. You gonna find it.
It is everyone's favorite game show.
Rename that movie.
Motherfucker look like Tarzan, nigga. No fuck.
Now, if you had said Jungle Book meets the Karate Kid, I might have rocked
damn.
it. No, it's what.
Jungle Book ain't nothing but the story of Tarzan.
We said Mighty Joe Young. No, let me quit.
No, it's
Most Deaf.
most. Death Note.
Ooh.
There you go. Huh?
Deaf Punk. I like that too.
Can you hear me now?
Damn.
Huh? What'd you say? The samurai stage play.
All he need is a hearing aid.
Mm.
Hear no evil, speak no evil.
I was thinking that.
Death Note.
Pineapples.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he said Death Note.
Death Note. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Deaf Punk.
Death Punk. All right.
Ooh.
Director's cut.
Ooh, that's cute. Kung Fu Diddy.
Whoa.
Press play.
This is Sir Stockholm.
Dirty Old Man.
Who's your daddy?
Mm.
I feel sorry for your mother.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Stepped on the crack.
Family reunion.
Look at my helmet. Oh, that was one thing.
Meet the Smiths.
I wanted to shout out all of the kids and shit that had to wear helmets in life, man. This is what they aspire and attain to be, and to get that helmet, man, because that is a fancy helmet. You ain't got to say shit. They just out there, man. I love all of the representation in here, brother. It's just beautiful. It was beautiful. All right, we can go.
She said, fuck them kids.
A Mother's Right.
Mm.
No child support.
Kill that nigga.
Late abortion.
Damn. God damn. I got one more short. I just thought about. How did that motherfucker know the different flavors of the macaroons if all he was eating was bugs?
They taste like. All right, we get you on that, I guess. I mean, but he came from royalty, so he had the flavors in his mouth.
But how the fuck he know he eating bugs?
No, he came from the,
He ain't remember that shit.
Oh no, your flavors,
muscle memory.
Yeah, your taste buds is gonna have some memory.
Bloody Mary.
I'm trying to imagine. I'm gonna say pause first.
But he ain't had no tongue.
That motherfucker.
I don't think
the fuck up after he tasted that first macaroon, dog. He been eating bugs. Now you say that. All of
But
that.
he ain't had no tongue. That's where the taste buds at. Anyway, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? No, the taste bud. You got your tongue go all the way down your throat. You still got taste buds.
No, he ain't had it.
And you taste they say you taste with your nose more so than your tongue anyway, don't you?
I don't know.
What?
They say you taste with
because if your nose stopped up, it's hard to taste food. You got a point.
Say cheese.
Oh, I forgot we in the arena. Shit, this nigga got me off.
Double dragons.
Like that. Contra backlash.
I don't even know how you would. I don't even know how you explain that. Well, fuck you 5 times.
Sounded good.
5 times. The middle 5 times.
You could get the
four finger assault.
5-finger discount.
Backhanded compliment.
Finball assassin.
Monkey knuckle.
Round of knuckles.
Damn.
I hate your mom.
That boy got talent.
Dear mama.
He got
fucked up by that talent. Gave him an eagle paw.
The casting call.
Boy Meets World.
Okay, all right.
We grown now.
All right. Corey and Mr. Fins. What was the guy's name? What was the guy's name?
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney.
Yeah.
Corey and Mr. Feeney.
Oh shit. What's cooking?
Memory assassin. Yo, say your line. Say your line, man. I got you.
What's I supposed to say?
All right, man. Let's pick one of these motherfuckers, man. Get up out of here.
Oh, all right.
You got you, man.
Assassin Creed.
I forgot the line. I was just like, wait, what was I supposed to say? Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
No, Assassin Freed.
Creed.
Oh.
Started from the bottom, now you here.
Me and my sister, or my sister and I.
Undealt trauma.
Family therapy session.
Trauma from your mama.
From the womb to the tomb.
Boy, stop.
Womb raiders.
Ooh. All right, y'all. Let's pick one.
I'm voting Most Def.
You say what?
Yeah. I'm with that one. Most Def.
Damn, the first one? We did all that.
Hey, you came out the gates with that one, boy. Had that one. That boy had that one written down.
God damn. Well, there you have it. There it go. The official TruVue rename for Boy Kills World is Most Def. Oh, and the official TruVue score is.
Find out. 1,
All
2, 3.
It is a 3, but is a 3.95 overall. So it was almost a 4, but just not quite. Just missed it. Oh man, gentlemen, what do we feel was the message?
That means
No one knows what it means.
What does it all mean, Basil?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
Hey, they may raise you as their own, but their own to do what?
Message.
Don't trust
Mama
that
gotta have a life
old
too.
man.
Message.
What'd you say, hyphen? Yeah, totally.
Mama gotta have a life too.
Message.
And don't trust that dirty ass old man.
Message.
Always know where your sister at.
Message.
You can see what you can't hear.
Message.
May not be able to hear, but he or talk, but you can say a whole lot and listen.
Oh, what? So, yo, what the fuck you said? So wait a minute. I gave you your message, but you confused the fuck out of me. Wait a minute. You can see what you can't hear. All right. Yeah. Mike, you got one?
Yeah.
Life is a game.
You ain't gotta say much to get your point across.
Oh man.
Life is a game, but man, your own controller.
All right. Let's hit them with that 30-second elevator pitch.
If you like movies that kind of remind you of the 80s a little bit, and a lot of blood, then this is the movie for you. I may go back and rewatch this after listening to the guys on the pod here. I think I may have missed a couple things because of my irritation level was so high.
We got one.
Okay, well,
that
hey. That destroys it.
Going into the fourth.
No. 4, still 3.12. I won't deter anybody. I won't be recommending this to anyone, but I won't stop anyone from trying to watch it.
Hold on, Hype. I know who he is. You wouldn't recommend this to your brother?
Yeah, he a video game head. He'll like it. Yeah, he'll like it. You know what? Low key, maybe that's why I don't like it.
Damn.
Because we tend to not like the same type of movies. You know what I'm saying? So this is right up his alley. So I guess I would. No, it's not hater shit. It's just maybe why I don't like it. We like different type of movies, but I think I will recommend it to people who like video game movies
and anime.
Because I think I'm very consistent. When we talking about movies that come from video games and whatnot, that's just not who I am, and sometimes it's hard for me to relate.
All right, hey, slow down, partner. Moving a little fast. Seem like you like to move fast. I got a movie that moves fast, which is gonna get you. It's got action. It's got comedy, dark humor. I would say there is a bit of wows and thrills going on in here. And you gonna sit back and enjoy this because I'm sure you haven't seen a motherfucker get taken off the screen quite as clean and mean as what I had to look at today. But go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna recommend it to you and the next person, and I might rewatch it again. So see you. Peace.
If you looking for the gore with all the score, this one for you. Definitely rewatching it for sure. Recommendable. Man, it just slapped overall to me. Yeah, that's what it is.
If you are looking for a movie that defines the phrase, get it out the mud, this here movie is for you. If you are looking for a movie where a dirty ass old man kidnaps a kid and do some wild shenanigans, this here movie is for you. If you are looking for a movie where you can just cut your brain off and enjoy the game, this here movie is for you. Yes, blood, gore, galore. Oh my goodness, this movie did so. I will be rewatching this. And I will definitely be recommending this to people. This was a good watch, goddammit. Y'all sleeping on this motherfucker. But hey, I could have got that right. I could have got that wrong, man. But y'all can let me know. Head on over there to TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, comment to help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold a black pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube, man. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the subscribe button, the share button, and also leave us a comment, man. Drop in the comments something that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not just about our review. Oh, no. It's the conversation with the crew. So come on, put that in the comments, man, and we'll make it do what it do. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, definitely do everything that Millie Mill just said. Let us know if we got it right, if we got it wrong. And while you're at it, go ahead and pick up my new book, The Cost of Redemption, the Dutch Briscoe story. It's a great fiction book about a guy who started his life in doing scams, and he tries to redeem himself. So go ahead, check it out. It's going to be in the description. Alley to my guy.
There you have it. There you go. That'll be the end of the show. TruVue Podcast. And you know what we always say.
Do you know where your children are?
Round one. Fight.
Finish him. Go watch some shit.
TruVue Podcast. TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.